Hello YouTube! I just wanted to make a video about my biggest regret. In life we have so many things that we regret doing, so many things that we know we're going to look back on in 5 or 10 years and we're going to say, man, I wish I did not do that, or man, I wish I did this, or whatever. And I have a lot of regrets, as anyone does. But my biggest regret is summed up in this: that I did not spend enough time reading my Bible and studying it, and I did not spend enough time alone with the Lord, talking to Him, and asking Him for guidance and wisdom throughout my life. And I say that because if I look back on my life, if I look back, if my life is a movie, and I look back on different things that I've said and done from an outward perspective, so many conflicts, so many issues in my life could have been resolved so much more easily if I would have just spent more time with the Lord and read my Bible. Because if I would have spent more time with the Lord and read my Bible, I would have obeyed Him better. And if I would have obeyed Him better, then I wouldn't have gotten myself into quite as much trouble as I have. In arguments and different situations that, we all get into. More recently, in my own worship time with the Lord, I've been looking back on this a lot. And obviously, if you've watched my channel before, I talk a little bit about my own personal struggles with socialization, and how throughout my life that's been a big struggle for me. And I have had a lot of bitterness and issues related to my socialization. And I just think that I just can look at my life, and I talk to the Lord about so many of these issues, and I get specific, and having these conversations with Him, that's so important. Maybe you don't struggle with my exact struggle. Maybe you struggle with something else. Maybe like your big struggle. We all struggle with multiple things, but maybe your big struggle is something else. But just spending time with Him and just saying, I don't know why I behave this way. I don't know why I do this, but I don't like this pattern of behavior I see in myself. And I noticed through reading the Bible, which I'm reading Isaiah and Proverbs right now, and those are 2 awesome books, and I'm learning a lot from those. Those are what I'm reading right now. But I can just look at my life and begin to see how the Lord has used so many different situations to push me, to mold me into the kind of person He wants me to be. I am so blessed that I get to work in a pet store. I am so blessed that I get to work where I work. And with the awesome people that I get to work with. And I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to work at a pet store? It's awesome. You get to pet animals all the time. And pet customers are generally pretty kind and sweet. So there's that. And I used to just, people used to just scare me, y'all. I didn't know how to talk to people. I still am growing up and I still somewhat struggle with this, but, compared to where I was a year or 2 ago, this was a lot worse. And, obviously, you just watching this on YouTube, you can't really look at my life and see that, but if you know me in real life, you can see a big change, and it's all because of Christ. It's all because He's teaching me so many things. He's refining me, and I'm so thankful for that. And I wish that I would have let Him refine me sooner. I wish that I would have stopped whining and complaining about my own individual problems, and I would have just shut up and just did what He said, because He's God and He knows everything and He's perfect and He is always right. And so I just kind of wanted to share that with you. I hope that blesses you in some way, or encourages you. Yeah, if you like the content, like, subscribe, comment, whatever. And I'm curious to know your thoughts. What is your biggest regret? What is something, well, obviously we have multiple regrets, but what is the one thing that if you look back on your life you wish you would have done differently, or you wish you wouldn't have done? Share that in the comments below. I'm interested to see what y'all say. So, praise Jesus and have a great day.